QNT has finally given us a massive breakout to the upside after we continued to hold above our key area of support between the 62.5 and the $57.8. And at the time of this recording, we have now managed to break above our key area of resistance above the 69.1, flipping it back into support. And at the moment, we are now trying to continue holding above our key area of support above the $90. And on today's video, I will be discussing the most important key areas of resistances that we need to see a break above, give you an editive structure that I have here on the charts on the short term and also on the long term. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And starting the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, basing my analysis on the editive structures. I believe that from the lows that we made on the 4th of November, we started a very impulsive movement to the upside in a move that peaked above the $70.7, completing the formation of this editive count 1. And after we peaked in that wave 1, we started a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of an editive count 2, whose minimum target areas I gave you by connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave to the high of this wave 1, giving me a minimum pullback target area for the second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, and that is between the $62.6 and the $57.9, an area that we fully maximized. And I have been expecting an impulsive breakout to the upside in an editive count 3, whose minimum target areas I gave you by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of this wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for the third wave at the fib level 1.618, and that lies above the $84.8, an area that we have now fully maximized. And you can all see that QNT has shown that bullish momentum and continued to push even higher, and there are very high chances that in the next coming days we are going to fully maximize the next area on the Fibonacci's, which is the fib level 2.618 that lies above the 101.0 USDT. So there are high chances that in the next coming hours we are going to see another push getting back above the $100 mark. And in that movement, once we have that movement to the upside, then we can say that we have a high in place in this editive count 3. Then we can start expecting a bit of a short-term pullback in an editive count 4 before we can continue pushing even higher in an editive count 5, possibly taking us back above the $120 and the $130 in the next coming days. Jumping to the daily chart to now give you my long-term price prediction analysis. I believe that we got our bear market lows below the $40 and started an impulse to the upside in a move that peaked in a 5-wave structure, giving us a high above the $229, completing the formation of an even larger editive count 1. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of a larger editive count 2, whose minimum target areas I have marked here on the charts using this red target area, an area that we have now fully maximized. And there are very high chances that we have a low in place for this wave 2 below the $50, and in the next coming days we are going to start an impulsive movement to the upside in an editive count 3, and in that editive count 3 we can be able to get the minimum target areas by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of this wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for that editive count 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that lies above the $354.2, and that will be so close to the previous all-time highs. Then we can expect a bit of a short-term pullback in our wave 4 and then continue pushing even higher in an editive count 5, taking us to new all-time highs and possibly giving us more than a 10x to the upside. So that is all I'm expecting on the short term and also on the long term here on the QNT chart. And we also need to be on the lookout to see whether this massive bounce is going to be sustained We need to see QNT holding above significant key areas of support for us to still maintain that bullish bias in the next coming days. So that is all I'm expecting on the QNT chart on the short term and also on the long term, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.